This is in continuation of the first part where the mind is without fear. This is line 3rd. The poet, where the world has not been broken up into narrow domestic walls. The poet emphasizes the unity of his countrymen and the world. He thinks there should be no division among people based on their caste and creed, color, religion, or other baseless superstitions. Prejudices and superstitions should not divide the people in groups and break their unity. Line 5, where words come out from the depths of truth. Tagore wants a nation where people are truthful. They should not be superficial, and words should come out from the depth of their hearts. Line 6, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. This is the best line, and every student should go for this. Tireless striving, that means great effort, great endeavor. The youth needs today, the youth of the nation should be directed towards hard labor, then only the nation will advance. Poet wants everyone to work hard to reach their goal and to reach perfection. Effort should be 100%. People should endeavor, that is, do hard labor, and should not be tired of working. People should not be lazy. Next line, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. This means that the poet compares reason or logical thinking to a clear stream and compares dead habits or superstitious beliefs with dreary desert. Means logical thinking should be there and no superstition. Even till today, our rural India still believes in lot of superstitions, and they no longer believe in logical or rational thinking. The poet here actually appeals to the nation that logical thinking should take place of सुपरस्टिशन. सुपरस्टिशन मतलब अंधविश्वास. अंधविश्वासों की कोई जगह नहीं होनी चाहिए, लेकिन हमको दिमाग से सोचना चाहिए, रीजनेबल थिंकिंग होनी चाहिए. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. He wants the stream of reason not to lose its way into the desert of prejudice. Rational thinking and logical, not superstition, should rule over baseless traditional beliefs. Next line, 9 and 10, into the dreary, where the mind is led forward by the into ever widening thought and action. He exhorts his countrymen to be progressive and broad-minded and not to be traditional and restricted. To ever widening thoughts and actions, the mind must not be narrow and see in a wider perspective for the development of the इंडिविजुअल. कहीं ऐसा नहीं हो जाए रूढ़िवादियों के कारण हम अभी भी पीछे ही रहें और आगे उन्नति की ओर अग्रसर नहीं करें. Into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake. So here, this is actually a prayer to God, and he sees God as his father and appeals to him to awaken his sleeping countrymen. Let his countrymen awake from social evils, from superstitions, and from meaningless traditions. Even in the West Wind, Ode to West Wind, Shelley had said that let the west wind sweep away all social evils, all traditions, and let the earth awake to a new morning. The poet addresses the god as Father. He asks him to awaken his country into such a heaven of freedom. He prays to Almighty to lift his country to such heights where freedom would be realized at its best. Let every countryman come out from the darkness of ignorance, prejudice, disunity, and other social evils. हे भगवान, हमारा हर नागरिक अज्ञान, पक्षपात, एकता के अभाव, सामाजिक बुराई और कुप्रथाओं से ऊंचा उठे. Every countryman should rise from ignorance, prejudice, disunity, and all the other social evils. Thus, it is an appeal to every citizen to be fearless, self dignified, knowledgeable, truthful, hardworking, and broad minded for his self advancement. Then only the nation will progress. So, even 120 years ago, the poet, that is Rabindranath Tagore, knew the condition of our country, and he was very much aware about the youth who was still facing these problems. And the youth, if he had no fear in his mind, he could held his head high and be free in this nation and go towards self advancement, individual advancement. Thank you.